Well, good afternoon and welcome to Twerton Park for this afternoon's National League South fixture between Bath City and Hampton and Richmond. For City, it will be a welcome return home after a long trip to Tunbridge, where even the coach windscreen wipers seem to conspire against them with their accident and injury-prone start to the season. Yet somehow, despite the absentees, players playing out of position and a fixture schedule that is daunting for those sides in the league that remain part-time, Jerry Gill's team has still managed to gain 4 points from their opening 4 matches. Whilst they wait for their long-running episode of casualty to reach its conclusion, you feel any points today would be highly valued. For Hampton, well, they arrive having had their first league win of the season on Saturday against Salisbury, albeit through an improbable goal. It was scored when Salisbury keeper 𝗛𝗜𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗧𝗦 saw his casual clearance bounce off the backside of Hampton's Alex Wall and into the net just 10 minutes before the final whistle. Hampton, of course, should be fresh, having played at home, while City with their depleted ranks look to recover from their bank holiday weekend, 300-mile round trip to Kent. My name's Andrew Kerslake, and alongside me I have Alex Lane-Kieltyka for full match commentary. Alex, do you feel that Jerry's trying to get all his bad luck out of the way in one go? Not even the coach working properly.
Well, good afternoon, Andrew. Very excited to be here. Twerton Park, Bank Holiday Monday and August action, National League South, exciting game. We're expecting goals, but as you say, Andrew, it's been just a massacre of injuries at the moment already this season. And as you said, there's a lot of bad luck. And I suppose in a way, you're not going to have bad luck all the way through the season. Touch wood, of course. Hopefully not a bit of commentator's curse there. But generally, it's better to get it all out of the way at the beginning. And like you said, we've already got 4 points this season. I don't feel like Bath are going to be worrying about the bottom end of the table. I think, it's just they just got to get used to the players they have, having to have a bit of a makeshift starting 11 at times. Nick Grimes is in play right back. It's good to see Danny Greenside back in today because he hasn't played all season. Hopefully he can get up to match sharpness quicker and sooner than later. But yeah, it's going to be a real testament to see how well these players get on, considering once again it is quite makeshift.
We're just waiting now. City going to be playing down the slope in the first period towards the Bath end, and we are underway.
We certainly are underway. Hampton Richmond gets kicked off as it's lumped forward from right to left. Hampton Richmond trying to come forward quickly on that left wing. That time it was Campbell who does he's actually offside against Campbell apparently. Headed forward up towards Gray again. Greenside wins that header though, clears away. Archie Taylor sending a cross in. It's a high one. Whilst Richards coming far off his line there, and he gets a hand to it, and Gray trying to find the back of the net there, had to be slightly acrobatic, and it goes wide. And we talk about the braveness of Wiles Richards, maybe a little too brave on that occasion.
Yeah, not his finest moment.
Parcell puts his foot in, and Tilson trying to win the physical challenge with Roberts there. In fact, it was against Gray. Now it is Roberts on the ball, right-hand side, charging towards the box, leaves it off for Wall, who will try and get onto the end of that. Parcell got left in no man's land. Good save from Wiles Richards, and he puts it wide on the second time, asking, does Alex Wall, and it will be a goal kick. And well, that was a massive muddle up in the defence there, Andrew.
Gosh, yes, and you can see the flaws in playing a high line because suddenly City were really exposed at the back there.
And it headed on, really good header that time by Wall to find Roberts on the right-hand side. He'll be looking to send a cross in. Red shirt's coming in now, and it's good cross into the back post. Wall trying to latch onto the end of that loose one. Grimes watches it go out though, and he'll keep it in before it goes for a throw. And
again, you just saw a bit of confusion in the Bath defence there. Parcell coming across for a midfield ball that he didn't need to. Batten already had it covered.
End-to-end stuff now. It's with Clark. Charging towards the edge of the box with the left foot, takes a strike, and it goes just wide. Kerr did have to stretch to his left, but it will be a goal kick. First opportunity for City. 11 minutes gone, 0-0.
Yeah, I think Kerr flattered that shot a little bit. It was going at least a yard wide, but good to see City on the offensive.
Davis, he does bring it down in the box, but needs to be a bit more physical on that occasion. As such as Wall was there for the visitors now. It's with Roberts. He dummies it now for Wall towards the edge of the box now. May just take a shot. It's struck wide, and he got it, and he just rolled over the ball in that shot, I think, and it will be another goal kick. But I think we've had more shots in this game by this point than we did in the whole Torquay game. But it will be a throw-in for City, taken quickly by Greenside, and Tilson looking to find someone forward. Goes back out to the left-hand side for Greenside, forward to Clark. Just in line with the edge of box now, left-hand side, will probably run to the byline. He does so now. Centre left field cross in towards Wilson, who does get a glancing header on it. But it goes just wide, and Joe Smith's not able to keep it in as the linesman actually drops his flag, but it will be a goal kick, and that was fantastic from Ewan Clark.
Yeah, very good move from Ewan.
Greenside does really well there, Danny Greenside. It doesn't look like he's lost his step, does it? But this time, Tilson definitely lost his step on that occasion. Now Hampton and Richmond can bring the ball forward. Left-hand side now, Campbell has lots of space. He may just take a shot at goal. He does so, whilst Richards stretches left. It actually didn't look as decent of an effort as it did from our angle. Ball over halfway line now. Williams plays a ball forward over the top towards Wool, who brings it down. Well, great save from Wiles Richards. From about 8 yards out, Wool should be finishing back. He tried to toe poke it under the goalkeeper. And on 9 out of 10 other occasions, that would have been a goal. Great save from Wiles Richards.
Very good. I mean, Wall, I was so surprised not to see that go in the back of the net, because he's, as we said earlier, he's a very experienced striker.
It was actually Hornchurch who beat Hampton and Richmond on the opening day in their own backyard. It's a good run from Gray initially. He does lose his footing with Tilson putting his foot in there, and Humphrey Ewis wins the second ball as well. Grimes goes in strong, and that'll be a free kick and potentially the first booking of the game as well.
Yeah, I would have thought the referee already waving Grimes over.
Here comes Greenside now, brings the ball forward for Wanjo Smith, who will look to take on some of the defenders. He comes inside, has Greenside on the overlap. Clear space now for Greenside to send a cross in towards Wilson. Can't get on to the end of it though. It's actually aiming for Davis. And it was well defended by Jack Taylor, who got on the end of that cross and hoops it away for a corner. And there's Tilson just lingering on the edge of the box. Humphrey Ewis coming into the box now. Here comes the corner towards the back post for Parcel to win the header for him. That should be another corner. And it will be another corner. Parcel did well to win the header. Over the top, up towards Wool, chest it down for Gray. You haven't seen much of Jake Gray yet in this game, and Grimes has to do well there. And actually, Wiles Richards can collect that one because it's not a back pass. And he does very well, and it's a lovely ball out to the left-hand side. Wanjo Smith, great touch as well by the winger. Can bring it to box now, left-hand side, towards the byline, bring it inside, it might be a penalty, and it will be a penalty. Just a brilliant passage of play from Wiles Richards and Wanjo Smith, and you'd imagine Scotty Wilson will be all over this one.
Well, that was a penalty completely made by Wanjo Smith. Pulled down the ball that looked to be certainly heading into touch. One-footed turn, ran down the left-hand side, cut into the box, and then had the legs taken from underneath him. Scott Wilson, the successor to Cody Cook from the penalty spot. I suspect this is going to be power more than direction.
Here we go then, referee about to blow his whistle. Wilson very close to the ball, it's a short run up. Here it comes then, 1-0 to City. 27.5 minutes gone. Scott Wilson buries it into bottom corner, sends the keeper the wrong way. And Bath City take the advantage here on this August Bank Holiday Monday. Here at Twerton Park, Bath City 1, Hampton and Richmond 0.
Yeah, the plaudits are going over to slap the back of Scott Wilson, but it's Wanjo Smith that everybody in the ground should be congratulating, because that was a goal out of nothing. Good clearance by Wiles Richard, a fantastic bring down from Wanjo Smith. Down that side, the cross into the box, he drew the penalty from the player, and Scott Wilson, very careful from the spot, putting it to the keeper's right-hand side.
Instead goes back to the centre circle for Batten. Good patient play once again from City. Clark twists and turns away from Campbell. And then Campbell does put his foot in there, and Tilson does just about hold on to it. Finds Clark again. Greenside, first time to Clark on the left-hand side. Has two red shirts around him. Does incredibly well there, Clark, though. Puts it through the legs of Gray. Into the box now, towards the byline. Can send a cross in. It's a good-looking cross. Can't quite find Wilson or Davis. Great setup play. Now Williams can try and bring it out, but he's taking his time there. Finds Taylor inside his own box, and now it's cleared only as far as Grimes. Wilson would have been charging a goal had he collected the ball better, but now it's with Roberts on the right-hand side for Hampton and Richmond. Brings the ball forward now. We'll try and take on Greenside. He does so. Edge of box, sends a cross in. Good-looking cross towards Wool. And then Taylor can't quite get on the end of that one. Cleared away by Parcell. Greenside has to win that header. And now Gray to Roberts. Twists and turns away from Sol Wanjo Smith. Wanjo Smith does well to clear it away, though. Nervy moments there for City.
Yeah, I think Ewan Clark just doesn't quite have the pace that he had last season there.
Another fantastic crossfield ball to find Roberts, and Greenside, he does put his foot in. He did win the ball, but Roberts goes down with a yelp. And the linesman does give a free kick, and it's quite tough to see on that one. It looked like Greenside won the ball, but he may have just rolled over the ankle of Roberts. Well, here comes Williams with the shot on goal, in fact. It was Richards. He had to watch it all the way, because that could have easily dipped over his head and under the bar. Did well, though, there, the goalkeeper. looking for an outlet for a throw to go to. Just have Wilson near the byline. It's going to bring it inside for 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏. Brings it up for Davis. Good pass for Davis, playing the way he faces him, and Grimes revisions everything from about 25, 30 yards out, way over the bar. But you know what, Andrew? I don't mind it.
Well, I'd have liked him to have had a bit better of a sight.
Now Greenside, he may try and send a cross in, has no outlet. Now 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏 comes running forward, lovely layoff ball towards Greenside, near the byline, can send a cross in, and that should be a corner ball, and it will be. Really good from 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛 there. Oh, we actually play the corner short for 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏's left-hand side. May just try and send a cross in. Comes to Greenside in an awkward angle, but now 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏 has lots of space into the box now. Can send a cross in with the left foot, does so. Cleared away. May come out towards 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏. And you're looking to maybe line up a shot initially, and he'll send a ball in for Clark to run onto there. Can't quite reach the winger. And then Kurd wants to kick a ball away quickly. It's a beautiful kick, ends up over the head of 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏. Now it's with Roberts, coming into the box. There's two black and white shots around him, and Grimes does incredibly well to flick it past Williams after the initial dispossessing of the dangerous striker. We're through the added time now. Here it comes then, Clark towards the penalty spot, and it will be Greenside who's coming on to the end of that, and that should be half-time. And it will be here at Twerton Park, and it's been a very exciting first half. Lots of chances at both ends, but ultimately it is the Romans who are on top of the Beavers right now. After a 27-minute goal from Scotty Wilson here at Twerton Park, it's Bath City 1, Hampton and Richmond 0.
Distribution from Wiles Richards to Greenside, right over the halfway line very quickly.
Yeah, nothing new from Wiles Richards, so we know how good he is. And 𝗛𝗚𝗏𝗛𝗏 takes a touch around the defender that time. As Taylor trying to hold on to 𝗛𝗚𝗏𝗛𝗏 as he sends a good-looking cross into the back post. Clark cleared off the line by the goalkeeper. He got the header slightly wrong. He just bounced it off the ground, didn't he, Andrew?
Yeah, I think he thought he was closer to that ball than he actually was, so he didn't really get anything behind the header, and it easily fell into the keeper's arms. But again, what a cracking cross from 𝗛𝗚𝗏𝗛𝗏.
Has to be said, you hope they don't rue those opportunities as well, because that should have been City's chance to double the advantage. Comes inside for 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏. Lays it off for Grimes, it brings it inside for the edge of the centre circle for Greenside to run onto. Has a lot of space ahead of him. If he goes up to the left-hand side, 𝗛𝗚𝗏𝗛𝗏 has even more. And there comes a shot from Greenside. And we know how good Greenside can be from range there. That was sailing towards the top corner. Kurd got there first, though. Nice to see, shot on target.
Nothing under 30 yards. Dan Greenside.
Never. Davis doesn't attempt to go for the head on that occasion. Humphrey Ewers brings it down, but only as far as 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏 once again. In fact, it's Campbell actually brings it in, finds a lovely ball for Williams. Could take a shot, good save down low to his left from Wiles Richards, and it will be the first corner of the second half, and it goes to the visitors.
Yeah, just got down and pushed that ball away around his post.
Looking for the heads of the defenders, Taylor and Atkinson especially. Wiltshire as well is in there. Here comes the cross then towards the back post. Wiles Richards has to just glove it over the crossbar. Here it comes. It's another one towards the back post. And it looks like come off the crossbar there. Wiles Richards had it covered initially. And now it's with Atkinson. Edge of the box. Has to come all the way out though. Well defended by Wilson. Right-hand side, Roberts. Sends a looping cross in. Good header by Grimes. Out to 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏 now. Could take a shot. Charge down once again. Comes out to Gray. And it hits the post. And as he was sliding in there, Gray, just about 18 yards out. Got his foot connected to the ball perfectly well, comes off the post, and it will be a goal kick. Early signs of what may be to come in this second half. Williams, who's had a very good game to Alfie Williams, and that's a beautiful ball out to the left-hand side for Campbell, has acres of space around him. At the byline, looks up, sends a cross in, it's a driven one out to 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏, who came charging into the box. Gets a shot completely wrong though, still 1-0 to City.
Well, they're looking to play the ball over the top, and to some extent that's a test for that back line.
Which is what Wiles Richards has just done as well, to spread out the defence. Finds 𝗛𝗚𝗏𝗛𝗏, he's now in the box. It's gone from left to right very quickly. 𝗛𝗚𝗏𝗛𝗏 will take a shot, charged down though, comes out to Greenside. May look to take a shot again, instead goes to 𝗛𝗚𝗏𝗛𝗏. Only Taylor on him. Greenside in the box, sends a cross in to Davis, gets his left foot on there, well defended that time by Atkinson, who usually plays as a midfielder, but today he's playing in the defence. And now Humphrey Ewers with the shot! Oh, it's just wide.
Well, you said in the first half you wanted him to shoot. He was obviously listening to you, because he did there just about, from our angle, it looked like no more than a yard wide of the goal.
And it has to be said, we've seen some very good shots today, just not all on target. A lot of them gone just wide, hit the post, been saved. City transition back well in numbers defensively. Roberts inside box, left-hand side, has Gray inside and Wall as well. Uses Gray. Williams to his left, uses Roberts instead. Still Williams, who has a bit of space, primes it inside though for Gray. He'll try and send a cross in, does so to curling one in. Parcel's able to clear away. Comes out to 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏, who may just take a shot from range, and that's a good-looking strike. Whilst Richards stretching up high to his left, and he's able to grab onto the ball. He doesn't just palm it away, he collects it in. Very good goalkeeping. Said he dummies and switches it up to the left-hand side for 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏 to run onto, and he should get there as well. It's a lovely ball by Jack Batten. Holds up the play well, comes up to Greenslade. Could have sent a first-time cross in. Instead he'll find 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏, who's onside. Goes towards the byline again. Taking his time though, takes on Taylor. Oh, it's a low cross in, well defended, and good goalkeeping as well by Ted Kurd, who gets his leg down and goes out. And I think Parcell is going to be booked for that challenge earlier, and I can't believe that the ball's only just gone out of play since he brought down Taylor earlier. Incredible stuff. It's going to be Sweeton coming on for Davis from the looks of it. Ruben Davis will be making way. Very impressed by Sweeton from what I've seen from him so far during his tenure here at City. Ball played forward. Good first touch by Sweeton, and an inverted pass as well. A reverse one, in fact, to find Clark near the byline. Can send a cross. It's a good-looking cross. Can't quite find anyone, though. Again, not enough players just charging into a box at a pivotal moment, and Sweeton goes in a little bit hard on Campbell there. And that's experience against inexperience, and that will be a free kick. I think Hampton and Richmond will try and use the left-hand side a little bit more now as well, as Roberts tries to thread the ball forward once again to Babajide. Does hold on to the ball, though, inside the box. Gets onto his right foot, send a curling effort in, and it goes just wide inside for Tilson. They're just lingering on the edge of the box at the moment, passing it around. Nice patient play from the Romans. Goes out to the left. Good play forward as well to find Greenslade. A low cross in, but Kurd is able to get down low before Clark gets there.
Yeah, I think Greenslade was a little bit frustrated by that cross.
Oh, that's a late one.
Short.
Sorry, Andrew, I didn't mean to make that noise while you were talking, but Humphrey Hughes went in slightly a bit too physically on Kia there. I imagine he'll be going into a book as well. And once again, the second half gone quickly again, Andrew.
Yep, it always does when it's a good game.
It has been a thrilling game so far. Plenty of opportunities for both sides. Very open game. Wouldn't say there's been a bad performance from any player for either side. It's just that City are able to take advantage. Won the penalty. 27-minute goal was 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗛𝗏, or was it Wilson's? Wilson actually
It's
stayed
Wilson
to the ground.
gone down, yeah. Got a bit of a knock a minute ago. Well, City about to bring on Alex Fisher out there, so certainly they're not taking a defence.
Out to the left for Greenslade. Fisher making a run, so it's 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗛𝗏. Got a bit of space around him. Takes it past Kia to try and unleash a shot if he gets it into his play. Not able to do so, though. Goes out wide instead to Clark. Right-hand side of the box. Comes inside. May just take a shot of the left foot. Doesn't do so first time. Just not enough space. Comes out for Humphrey Hughes. It's a light shot, but it goes through the defenders. Actually ricochets off a defender last. Kurd didn't see it until the last moment. Plenty of tall bodies in there for both teams once again. Here it comes then for Clark. Just under 5 minutes remaining. Here it comes then. It's a deep one to the back post. Batten wins the initial header. 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗏𝗛𝗏 wins it for the second time as well. Fisher almost latching onto it. Takes it past quite a few City players, and he's able to come out with the ball still. Kia now sends the ball forward for Bristol to run onto. Near the edge of box now. Has an overlapping play. So he uses his left foot, and it goes just wide again. Doesn't deflect off anyone. Whilst Richards down low to his left, and it goes just wide again. And that's been the tale of today, Andrew.
You could see for a moment there Danny Greenslade just panicking a little bit as to whether he could get to the player or not. I think he did enough to put him off and put it wide.
As Clark does win the header. Fisher is brought down then. It will be a free kick. Maybe slightly light. Oh, and well, Roberts should go into the book for that one. And well, we said he's been a bit grumpy all day, and that just sort of epitomises it really, as he goes into the book for chucking the ball away.
6 minutes of time added on. I'm struggling a little bit to think where that has come from.
This could be Hampton and Richmond's last opportunity to get the ball forward. And Fisher does really well to dispossess, and Sweeton can bring it away now. There's a few players in attack with him. Has Clark to his right, uses Clark, who should just go to a corner flag, you'd expect. No, he's going to go to the byline. Now he can take it to the corner flag, doing exactly what he should do. Just kill off the last 10 seconds or so. Referee is about to put the whistle in his mouth, just looking up to see where it is. And there goes the full-time whistle. And it ends here at Twerton Park, a tasty encounter, a very fun game for a neutral especially, but an even more fun game if you're a City fan. After a 27-minute goal from Scott Wilson, a penalty, it ends here at Twerton Park. Bath City 1, Hampton and Richmond Borough 0.
And you could hear the cheers ring round Twerton Park when that final whistle was blown. You suspect as much as in relief as anything else, but a cracking weekend for City. To get the draw at Tunbridge and then the victory here this afternoon. 4 points given, you know, as we've said so many times over the last couple of weeks, with so many key players missing. Made a huge difference, I think, having Danny Greenslade back. Gave them pace and cunning over on that side. But I think Jerry Gill marshalled his side very well this afternoon. He made the substitutes at the right time. He didn't risk Scott Wilson. Took him off as soon as he looked like there was any chance of injury. And certainly it's the new signings, the youngsters, the Latrell Humphrey-Ewers and Sol Wanjo-Smith, who for me caught the eye this afternoon. Put in plenty of pace and effort. They still had running at the final whistle, and I think Jerry Gill can feel very pleased with those signings.
I think that's the thing that surprised me a little bit about today, actually, was the fact that even towards the 90, there was never a moment where it looked like City were tiring. They never stepped back, they never just held on to defend. They did what you said they should do, is continue, and not a single one of them looked like they couldn't have just kept going for another 30 minutes or so. The best part about this weekend as well, not only is it 4 points over Bank Holiday, it's 2 clean sheets as well.
Yep, and I think really pretty much fully deserved. I mean, Hampton and Richmond looked, I think, much like we expected. A young side, keen to get forward, plenty of enthusiasm, but you just feel they lack 1 or 2 older heads, don't they?
Yes.
And those that were there, like Roberts, getting very, very frustrated during this game that, as he saw it, the right ball wasn't being played through to him.
I think it has to be said as well, because, you know, with all the games so far this season, City have looked very solid. You know, if you took the 2 losses, right, Bournemouth Wood, who we're expecting to probably run away with the league this season with how they're playing, and Torquay, who are going to be right up there at the end of the season, you know, with the newfound momentum and adrenaline. You know, they've come here today, they've won this game, they beat Welling, they got a draw away at Tonbridge. Those are the games you have to win if you want to finish in a playoff spot. And also, it was really interesting is that in all the games, there's only ever been either a 1-goal difference or a draw.
Well, thank you very much for being with us this afternoon. But City, a fine result here in front of over 1,100 crowd, running out 1-0 winners against Hampton and Richmond.